Hi Speechies, it's Sarah, and I want to talk to you about alternative careers for SLPs. So I do see in some Facebook groups speech pathologists who are really kind of burnt out. And I know burnout is real. It is a very demanding career, and sometimes people are ready to make a big change. I would recommend, if you are burnt out, try a different setting. But if you've done all of that kind of thing, you feel like you've turned over every rock in the profession and you're ready to leave, here are my suggestions for moving on from the field of speech language pathology. First, I want you to think about, could you move up in your current organization? So is there a way that you could get into management? And maybe that would be enough to kind of get you to be able to reset and focus on a different aspect of your career. Could you move into management? Could you move into a support role? Could you move into sales, HR? Those are the kind of things that you could maybe start to investigate. And it might not be a bad idea to keep an eye on what is going on in other organizations and where maybe there are areas where you could just move into with the qualifications that you currently have. And so in this type of situation, it's a good idea to get your resume redone and maybe even consider reaching out to your alma mater's career center. Call them up, let them know, or email that you're an alumni and you're interested in seeing if there's any way that your resume could be reworked. And also potentially there might be workshops that they offer, there might be job fairs, or at least they hear about job fairs in the area or where you are, where they could help point you in the right direction. So I think when you think about what's the easiest step forward would be to look for other positions in your current organization. Secondly, then I would look into, like I said, let's make a wider circle. What are some opportunities in my regional area? Make sure you have a LinkedIn profile and start friending people that you know from school, potentially your grad school experience, undergrad, and start really networking on LinkedIn, because you actually can find a lot of different job opportunities on LinkedIn. They even just advertise jobs and they make it very easy to apply to those jobs right inside of LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is just a really powerful resource. And just look in your area. You can make it so that you are visible for hiring, and even consider a premium account. I know that those require you to spend money, but I know several people that have gotten new jobs on LinkedIn. And so if LinkedIn is new to you, it's like an online profile / resume where you list your work experience. Right now is a good time to look for a new job. There's a lot of openings in various different sectors. And so that's when you want to think about the sectors that we are trained in as speech pathologists. We're trained in the educational sector, we're trained in the healthcare sector. So I look in jobs related to both of those sectors because those are easily transferable skills. Third, consider if there's some kind of either continuing education, certificate, retraining, or even additional degree that you may be able to get at some kind of lower cost and retrain for something else. So this would be a great time, like I mentioned, reaching out to that career center at one of your previous schools, maybe doing some kind of interest inventory, figuring out what it is that you want to be doing and how you can get there. Now, obviously, to be a speech pathologist, you needed to get a master's degree, and that was costly, and you could still be paying it off. So you're not really excited about jumping into more debt. But depending on your age, it may be the right time. And, if it's something you really want to do, it's an investment. I know, for example, my mom went to law school in her 50s and became a lawyer and later became a judge. So it's really never too late for you to go ahead and achieve your dreams. So that would be the kind of thing, what do you want to do? Research those graduate programs. Dig into what you can find, what's nearby. There could be low-cost degrees that you could get near to where you are, and potentially something at a community college or junior college near where you live. Maybe it's only an associate's degree, and I'm not saying only, but just compared to some of the other schooling in terms of length, it may be a shorter course that you would need to do. And then also, I see multiple different universities offering these kind of boot camp type certifications. I see it online, and those would be the kind of thing that, hey, that could help you get that foot in the door in a new career. And then lastly, my last recommendation is insurance companies. A lot of insurance companies have positions where you would work for them reviewing claims, and especially kind of like almost at a higher level in that you would be reviewing claims for different therapies. Literally, for the ones that, for disciplines like us, speech, OT, PT, and you would kind of be a claims reviewer. I've heard that people transition into these jobs well that are from a background like ours. So that would be also my fourth and final recommendation for you to look into if you are feeling burnout and you're ready for a totally new direction. I hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next video.